All right, guys, welcome again back to the studio. So in this final segment for the month, I wanted to talk about some balance training, and we can also use this for rehabilitation when somebody's injured their knee, or if they got they've had some knee pain and that kind of thing. It starts to get unstable for whatever reason. So one of the most basic ones that I love to give clients and works really well is what we call single leg balance. So very quickly, you put your hands on your hips so they're not just flailing off to the side. You're going to draw your stomach in nice and tight. You're going to tuck your butt under, bend both knees, and then what I'm going to do is this is my right side, I'm going to shift my weight onto my right foot. All the weight, or most of the weight, is in my heel. So now I'm balancing. Notice this foot is level. And so from here, with really nice posture, I'm breathing diaphragmatically, I'm drawing in, squeezing my butt, keep my weight back in my heel. I'm holding that for about 10 seconds. And so the foot and the knee and the hip all have to work together to maintain balance. And then we can get a little more fancy and we can bring them right out here. And notice that my foot is just like a ½ an inch off the ground, like a vacuum. So if I get a little bit out of balance, I can just tap my toe instead of going, whoa, right? Okay, and then from here, as they progress, the whole point is we want to keep the knee, the center of the knee, in line with the toe. So my foot is straight, the center of my knee is lined up. So I don't want my knee buckling in or out. So by squeezing, you grip the toes, that tightens the ankle up. You tighten the quad and the hamstring up, and that tightens the knee up. You squeeze your butt and draw your stomach in, that tightens the glute up. So you're working all of the stabilizers throughout the hip and leg. We go to the front for 10, bring it back, bring it off to the side. Again, notice that my foot is straight, it's not like this, it's not way up here. And so that way, if I get a little bit out of balance, I can just tap my toe. And then we get really fancy, but here's the one. Again, keeping the knee in line with the toe, I'm pivoting, I'm rotating from this hip. But notice my knee stayed here, and then I'm pointing. And I keep my body nice and tall, I'm not leaning or doing anything like that. As you progress then, I was on a solid surface, so now I can take somebody to a thick mat. So now the mat's going to have some give, so that's going to have a little more work for the stabilizers throughout the leg, the knee, the hip, the ankle to work on. And plus your balance is getting a lot better with posture. Once we're done there, then we can go to something like a balance board and standing on that, and then coming to the center of the board and then working that so that you're taking care of all that stuff. And again, it's all about keeping that alignment, keeping your weight back in your heel. And then from there, you can progress. Progressing means it's becoming more and more difficult. And how we do that is we make the surface we're standing on less stable. You could go to something like a Bosu ball, which is very loosey-goosey. So there's going to be a lot of movement. So in the beginning, we're not going to have somebody on this because they would never be able to stabilize. The knee would be flopping all around. But then you get out and you can stabilize with that. And then one of the other ones you can do also are Dynadiscs. Dynadiscs are probably somewhere in between here. Depends on how much air is in them. If they have a lot of air, they're going to be stronger and more stable. But it's a harder surface to balance on many times. So drawing in, tuck your butt, squeeze your butt, nice posture, hands on your hips, knee in line with the toe, keep the weight back in the heel, try not to go forward. So that's some balance training, and you can use it for rehabilitation for the ankle, the knee, the hip. Really wonderful stuff. So that's it for some balance training, guys. Try it, and let me know. Leave a comment, and we'll see you soon. And if you want to reach out to me, there's a link above in the text where you can reach out, and we can do a little conversation, you and I together. Okay? Take good care. Bye-bye.